Now, unfortunately, Yella Beezy, they try to connect him to the guy who killed G Lil Ronnie and his daughter, which I thought, like, that was really the worst story I heard all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that story. To find out that a little 5-year-old girl, and I've got a daughter, so it's like thinking that losing my daughter at 5 years old, like, it's just, I'm almost like, I feel like I want to cry right now just thinking about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even wanted to survive that, you know? I think that pain would have been worse if Ronnie actually lived to find his daughter had died. And yeah, that's a fucking tough one, bro, because I don't think they knew she was in the car, but that's what happens when you decide to kill people. You're going to end up killing the wrong people.
Yeah, you did a whole video around this. So I guess 2 suspects were arrested for the murder of 24-year-old Adonis Robinson, who is a convicted sex offender.
Yeah.
Kind of like Booker T's buddy.
Just had to throw that in there.
I had to throw that in. And 21-year-old Jacoby Russell.
Yeah.
Who had prior convictions for unlawful carrying a weapon, assault of a pregnant person. Okay, well, he beat up his baby mother while she was pregnant?
Yeah, one beat up his baby mother while she was pregnant. The other one decided to chase down, I think, a 55-year-old woman that was jogging through a park and pull her pants down.
What the hell?
Yeah, so, again, neither one of them should have been fucking free because the other kid that beat his BM also had shot somebody, like, within a year of all this happening. But, you know, this is what happens when people fight to change laws and let people out of jail because they say it's racist or they can't afford it. And, you know, the wrong people end up getting out and then end up killing a 5-year-old fucking girl. When in all actuality, he should have been gone because of the rape and the other one should have been gone for already shooting somebody.
Yeah, so basically a bunch of short bus riders. Once again.
Yeah, all of these people are fucking slow, bro. Like, all of them. None of them are fucking... Like, none of these guys have any, like, mob quality where they're cool, calm, collect. No, they're all retarded looking and fucking dumbass tattoos and have a whole retarded-ass history of doing stupid shit. So...
Well, yeah, both of them got caught, and they're both facing capital murder. So,
yeah.
Once again, the death penalty for both of them. And... I hate when people are like, yo, free them. Nah, fuck it. Keep them and put them to death.
Yeah, I can't
Seriously.
think of anybody that's saying free them. That's crazy, you know? I think it's going to end with them taking a plea deal for a life sentence because that's usually how that goes. But if they got sentenced to death, I wouldn't be fucking opposed to it.
Do you think that you can get a plea deal around the death penalty for a planned murder that resulted in a 5-year-old girl getting killed? If I was a DA, I would not offer that plea deal. No. You don't get that plea deal. You're going to have to take it to trial.
I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I agree with you. You know, like, I know that that's normally how shit plays out. Yeah, you take life with no possibility of parole, and we'll do that instead of execute you. Or they'll get sentenced to death, and then in 15 years, their appeal will re-sentence them to a life sentence. I've met people in prison like that were convicted to die and then re-sentenced to life to where they can't get out. But, yeah, bro, you plan to kill somebody, you do it, and you kill a 5-year-old girl in the process, there's no sympathy for you. It ain't free you, it's fuck you. So...
Yeah, I mean, if you... look at your history in prison. Have you had people around you, you know, in the same prison system that have killed little kids, like on accident and stuff like that?
Not that I know of.
Okay. How do you think someone like that will be treated in a Texas prison?
If people find out about it,
well, I mean, everyone knows about it. It's public, you know, it's
I'm gonna be honest with you, and you know, people might not like this, but it also depends on the race. Because the racial politics of where you're at is going to make a difference. And you might be a part of a race of people that they don't really give a fuck. Oh, you killed someone, it's a casualty of war. And then you might be a part of another group that has a different set of morals, and they're gonna kill you for it. So it just depends on where you're at. You know, you go south of the border in Mexico, there's a lot of trafficking of little girls. So they don't really give a fuck about what happens to little girls. They're the ones fucking doing the shit. Not to say that every Mexican person in the U.S. prison system is on that type of time, because California is very strict with shit like that. The federal system, though, is made up of a lot of, you know, like when people cross the border and all those type of guys, they all end up going to the feds. So it's really just going to depend on the structure of Texas, the prison system in Texas, and then obviously the morals of whoever he's around. Because it's normally not just going to be some white guy's going to stab him or some shit. Nah, it's going to be your own people that end up doing it to you.
Well, Yella Beezy had a picture with, I guess, one of the killers of G Money and his 5-year-old daughter. And he actually responded, and he said, "Don't attach my name, no fuck shit, period. I take a million pictures every day with people I don't know. That's part of my job. It's hella dumb to use a pic with me in a situation. This is the dumbest shit in the world. Don't play with my image like that, especially to do with kids. Straight up, R.I.P. Chucky and baby girl." So, I mean, but that makes sense. Like,
well, does it,
I'm
though?
walking down the street.
Does it?
Well,
because it sounds like Booker T. I go to all type of gyms. I don't know who the fuck did what. I take all type of pictures. I don't know who did what.
Booker T was actually booked to train at that gym. He was paid to be there.
Right, and Yella Beezy.
That's a whole lot different.
Yella Beezy has been in a few pictures and videos with killers and people charged with murder. So it's like, you know?
Listen, I think this whole thing is so stupid. And, you know, when I talked to both Beezy and Mo3 about this, I was trying to explain to them how stupid this is, that both of y'all are successful. You guys are making legal rap money. You guys have fans. You guys could tour. You guys could move out of Dallas. You guys could go get a house, get a mansion in Atlanta if you want. Go to Miami, go to LA. Like, seriously, like, this is y'all sticking around Dallas, running into each other, shootouts, beefs, hits, like, all this type of dumb shit that just doesn't, like, people, like, I like to say, act your wage. Like, this is an example of not acting your wage.
Right.
You're
and
a millionaire.
Once you move out of that area too, your whole life expectancy just shot up.
I know, right?
The second you leave that area, bro, you're like guaranteed to live an extra 30 years, like off top. So I don't know, bro. People just have a different mentality and they like to keep shit going, and then they put it in their music and everything just fuels. It's all like one big functioning machine. Social media fuels the beef. The music fuels the beef. The shootings make people want to listen to the music because they feel like it's more authentic. And then death happens and everyone's like, wait, what the fuck? It went too far.